Good morning and welcome to Street Beat. I'm Carol King. Today we're looking at some of the unique educational opportunities available for students and the community, including a visit to the Ann Arbor Greek Festival coming up a little bit later in the show. First up, Lem Tucker was a 1960 Central Michigan University graduate. He was an award-winning minority journalist known for bringing balance to the newsroom. To tell us more about Lem Tucker and the scholarship created in his honor are Kirkland Crawford, a CMU graduate now working as a web czar at the Detroit Free Press in sports, and Angela Hernandez, a 2010 graduate and Lem Tucker Scholarship winner as well. Good morning. Welcome to Street Beat.
Thanks for having us.
So here we are, Kirkland. You graduated from Central back in what, 19? We've done this before.
Many years ago. 2006 is when I graduated.
Okay.
So, and I was awarded this wonderful scholarship in 2002, and this year is the 14th year that we're awarding the scholarship to not just one but two lucky high school students this year.
So tell us a little bit about the scholarship, how it works.
Well, it's a journalism scholarship that's named in honor of Lem Tucker, the man that you were talking about a little bit before, who was not just a great journalist in his career, worked for all three major networks back in the day, but was also the second African-American student body president in American university history. Had a huge impact on CMU's campus, and passed away, unfortunately, back in 1990. And for 14 years now, CMU has decided to award a scholarship in his honor to really the best high school journalists, or in this case this year, journalists in the state.
Angela, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You just graduated, and you're going to be working now for Franco Public Relations.
Yes,
what will you
that's
be
right.
doing there?
I'll be an assistant account executive and doing public relations for a number of community organizations and clients.
I'm sure that Dan Ponder and the folks up there will be thrilled to have you on board.
Yes, they're great people.
And so the scholarship, how did you find out about it, and what did it do in terms of helping you in your journalistic pursuits and your career so far?
Well, I found out about it online. There's a website, and of course, when I started to apply it to colleges, scholarships are a major part of that. So I researched it, and the award was just amazing. It's full ride for 4 years, your books, your room and board, and, especially in this economy, that's almost unheard of.
Wow, and Kirkland, I know that there's been many people in the 14 years. Any names of other folks come to mind?
There's a young lady down in Florida right now, Camille Stanley, who's working at the St. Pete Times, who won the scholarship a few years ago. When we still have 3 students who are enrolled right now in CMU, and we're pumping out great students like Angela who are, walking across the stage on time. We have an incredible success rate in terms of getting students not just through college, but getting them into the workforce in many ways.
And Angela, when you were looking at career options, journalism, certainly Lem Tucker was involved in journalism, and you'll be doing a lot of writing. So
Yes.
how does that figure in with all the things you did with the scholarship?
Yeah, well, at CMU, there's a number of opportunities to gain real-world experience. So we have our student newspaper, CM Life. We have...
And you wrote for this, I assume?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I also was involved in our student-run news station. There's a student radio station, so a number of opportunities there. And when I decided to go with the PR route, the major still involves a lot of writing, and writing is a very big part of what I do. So
writing is pivotal to everything that goes on. If you can't write, you're going to have a lot of problems
Yes,
later in your
yes.
career. And Kirkland, as far as changes with the Lem Tucker, I know the economy has impacted many things, including even some of the ways that the scholarship and program are being run. Talk about that.
It has. I mean, we're not immune to the real world issues that are going on, especially in this state. We normally have a banquet down here in Detroit to celebrate the event. Weren't able to do that this year, but what we were able to do is, again, award 2 scholarships this year, one to a young lady in West Michigan, Odia Parker, and one to a young man from around the corner here in Southfield, Logan Portman. And what we were able to do is give 2 students a chance to really get an incredible head start on their college careers, because they're both extremely interested in journalism. They're both very good at what they do right now, and the opportunities afforded them at CMU are going to give them an incredible jump on becoming journalists of the future.
I'm sure that there's going to be a number of parents and maybe students watching right now looking, saying, that's something that would, be an option for me. Who's eligible for the program, and then who decides who is ultimately selected?
Well, it's high school seniors who apply, and you can start looking out around the end of August in your newspapers and things of that sort for more information about the scholarship and when the deadlines are to apply. But you can even go to our website right now at ccfa.cmich.edu/ltucker. What that'll do is we'll have all sorts of information as to how to apply, what the scholarship entails. As Angela was mentioning earlier, it's basically everything.
Yeah.
And all sorts of other updates throughout the year on how to get involved with the scholarship and how to potentially even donate to it.
Yeah. And Angela, the last question, I guess, would be, we know that Lem was very involved with various newsrooms and bringing a diverse viewpoint, which is still a concern for a lot of newsrooms today because there is not a really well-rounded representation in most newsrooms. How do you see this issue of diversity in the newsroom? Why is it so important?
Because it's, the news, obviously, we want it to be as objective as possible, and so getting as many viewpoints in there as possible is really important for the people and for the viewers out there.
And Kirkland, real quickly on that, I know you're living this, you're in the newsroom, I know you look around, and I know Free Press certainly is very well represented, however, it could be better, of course, as it always can be.
The more different voices, the better. My experiences and Angela's experiences and your experiences are all differ. The more we represent an entire community, the more people feel represented and feel like they have a voice in life itself.
Well, Angela, again, congratulations to you on your new career, and thanks to you both for stopping by here. For more information on the Lem Tucker Scholarship, visit the CMU website. Coming up after the break, community correspondent Marquis Mapp finds out about a program that gets middle school students involved in United Nations research projects. We'll be back with more Street Beat after this.